Just listen to nature for a minute. So beautiful. I love nature. Love birds. Anyway, so coming back after doing a random talk part one a few days ago, um, I didn't go back and listen to it, so I don't remember what I was saying. I know I was speaking about um, how to deal with our parents getting older and seeing just their change from being active and healthy and not really needing our assistance to the opposite. So, it's been happening over the course of maybe, well, I would say at least a year. Um, my mom was moving slow last year, but she was able to walk without assistance. She was able to walk without a cane. She was able to walk without a walker. Um, and then in November, she had a mild heart attack, um, but they had to put her on blood thinners. The dosage was too strong, and I wasn't informed until she started taking it. So if I had known, it would have been something I would have questioned, because I'm not one that takes medicine. I'm more in support of holistic, natural healing, right? And try to, my mom's old school, which doesn't mean anything because I know people that, were her friends who were more on the side of holistic and natural healing, even back when I was younger. So, but I guess it's just, certain people, what they're accustomed to. I've always, for several years, I have been, at least since 2010, I've been trying to get my mom into more holistic healing, natural healing, not relying on medication. Even with the information that I gave her from a holistic doctor I was going to in Manhattan. If anyone's in Manhattan, reach out to Dr. Saul Zarullo. He's amazing. Um, the natural way is more expensive, but it's definitely worth it, even just for like 3 months to get you on track. So anyway, um, so in November, I tried to talk my mom into going to an herbal store, seeing an herbalist in the Bay Area, um, and she didn't want to do it. Um, so since she's taken this particular medication, um, she's just declined over the last 2, 3 months, probably 3 months. So I share this to say, um, if you can go the holistic route, if you can encourage your parents who may not already be into holistic healing and medicine to actually consider and even try going that way. She has tried acupuncture and herbs through the acupuncturist, but that's different. Those are teas that you make, and they're often bitter. So she didn't want to do that. But there's herbal powders, there's herbal liquids that can be used on a daily or weekly basis, however, whatever you decide to do with that. Some can be taken every day, more than one time a day, or maybe every other day if you are taking medication or if your parents are taking medication. Um, they say to consult with doctors, which you should do. Um, at the same time, though, if the doctor is not supportive of holistic medicine, they're going to push the pharmaceutical medicine. They're going to push the Western medicine, and that's not always good for us. It's not good for everybody. Everybody's body reacts to medication differently. So I feel like this particular medication she took made her worse. And it did. It made her worse because even after her heart attack, she was able to move about without assistance with a cane or walker. And she still had an appetite. She didn't she's lost a considerable amount of weight. A considerable amount of weight where you can see it in her face, you can see it in her body. It's hard to see. And then she doesn't have an appetite. And when you're taking medicine that is strong, they tell you to take food with it. She wasn't always doing that. And so here we are. So now she's not able to eat at all. Like she literally will take tiny, little, teeny tiny bite that's not going to do anything for your body. Um, she will drink little sips of orange juice, green juice. I was going to make a green juice, but I don't want to make all that juice and then it go to waste. So what I've been doing is just getting the 8 ounce or 12 ounce green juices from Target or the grocery store. Um, so those are really good, at least to get some kind of nutrients in the body. But if you're not taking a substantial amount of that, you're not gonna get the energy and the nutritious caloric intake that you need to really give you that boost of energy and get you going, keep you going. Um, so anyway, I don't know who else is out there dealing with this. Your parents are baby boomers. You know, I'm Gen X, so any other Gen X people out there with some baby boomer parents, um, it's a challenge, especially if you have a mother or parents, really a mother. I grew up with a single mom, and it's always just been me and her, and she's been very independent all this time, and now she needs help. So I'm here. I'm helping her. We are gonna get in-home care for her. I really think that she needs assisted living, and I think it would be great for her because she'll be around other people in her age group, and she can make some friends, and they can have activities for her. They have their little outings. We've gone to a couple places in the Bay, one in Oakland, one in Daly City, and I really like the one in Oakland the best. I think that would be a better fit for her. I love the facility. It was clean. It just had a better energy and vibe to it. The one in Daly City, nah. Like, nah. And it was more. And the studio was smaller. Studio and the one bedroom were smaller than the ones in Oakland. So, and the one in Oakland, it's by the lake. Um, you know, Depending on which apartment she would take, she would have an actual view of the lake. But even if her apartment didn't have a view of the lake, they have a rooftop where part of it is covered, some of it's not, but it's so much great sun up there. They have a walking track. I mean, it's a big building, but it was immaculate. You could tell, it's old. It's been there since the 60s, but they're really keeping it up. And I love the apartment, hardwood floors. The one in Daly City had carpet, and then the carpet looked kind of old. Um, so of course, I want my mom to have the best, right? Naturally. Um, but yeah, it's been a challenge for both of us. I don't like seeing my mom sad. I don't like seeing her depressed. I want her to. These are the last years of her life, and I really want her to enjoy no matter what, no matter what she's going through, because she's retired. She doesn't have to work anymore. She just has her few bills, and now she can't get about the way we used to, go shopping, and she was moving faster. She was able to travel. Her last trip was coming to see me in Houston last year for her birthday. So, it's really hard. That's been my travel buddy. That's been my ride or die. That's been my shopping buddy, you know. And just to see her now where she's lost hope, where she's almost given up, I feel like. She's really not trying to give up because she wants to be here for me. But there's a part of her that has given up. And I don't know what to do but try to be as positive as possible. I'm trying to encourage her to eat, trying to encourage her to drink, but healthy stuff. Her doctors are like, oh, just, if you can eat anything at this point, because she stopped eating meat, she eats fish, but now they're like, just to get something in your system. But, I don't completely agree with that. I would rather her do the green juices and the fruit smoothies. And even when I made the fruit smoothie, she didn't like it, and it tastes good. I was drinking it, you know what I mean? But to her, because her taste buds are off, her appetite has been messed up for months, and she hadn't even been telling me that. She didn't tell me until it really got down to the wire where she saw that she really needed somebody here with her. So even when I came a couple weeks ago, when I first got here and saw her, I it, I was just like, wow, you know. Um, so, I'm sharing this just as somebody who's going through it right now, and to give you some kind of support and suggestion, let you know that you're not alone in this. We know that we're not alone in this. We know that this is something that we're all going to go through at some point in our lives, even us. But for me, this is showing me, like, I want to be in assisted living. I do. And I want it to be the right place. I don't have kids. So I'm going to have to be in a facility where I know they're going to take care of me. And, unfortunately, when I was younger, didn't didn't prepare for this, right? Because when we get to a certain age, we want to be able to take care of our parents like they took care of us. If we had parents that really went out of their way and took care of us, and I feel like that's something I should be able to do for my mom, and or at least help her. You know what I'm saying? Like, not all of it being on her financially, but be able to help her. Um, so that's some real shit too. That's something that I have to deal with. Like, damn, like, I really didn't handle my business over these last years. Like, get on your shit, save your money. If you have parents who are aging, um, and they may need your assistance, even if they have it and you want to just help them so they don't have to use their money, they can use their money for something else. But the retirement and things like that, that's what that's supposed to be for. Your pension, that's what that's supposed to be for. Um, so you have that money to put toward senior assistance, senior living, health care, whatever you're going to need once you get to that age where you can no longer live independently, right? So, oh, thank you. Yeah. Um, so, and it's not too late. It's not too late. Save your money. Save your money. Even if it's $5, $10 a week, start saving something. If you're into the Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and you can, have money taken out every month to go toward that, to, to go toward that risk investment. That's what it is, risk investment. If you have a job and you have 401k, and it's great if your company will match that 401k. But even if you don't have a corporate position, you can get set up your own 401k plan, right? So do what you need to do to make sure you're good. Do what you need to do to be able to help your parents when they need you to help. Or even if they don't need you to help, but you can say, you know what, Pops, you know what, Mom, I got this. You don't have to, don't even worry about it. I got this. I got you. I'm going to hold you down. That's what we should be able to do after they sacrificed and took care of us, right? Yeah, so, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I'm here, you know. Um, I'm helping the way that I can help, and I have to be okay with that. I want to be as supportive and positive for her, and it's hard to be patient because my mom is stubborn. So it's hard, but we have to be patient and try to look at things from their perspective. But what I did say is that in your last years, in your last month, like we don't know when we're going to go. And when you get to this point where you can no longer take care of yourself, you don't know how much longer you have. When you get to a point where you're not eating for months, you don't know how long you have. So just try to live life the best you can and be as positive as you can. Try to have a positive outlook as much as you can. I have seen people in worse situations and they had a positive outlook on life uh, until they took their last breath. So, I just want to say be as supportive as you can if you're able to be with your parents and spend time with them. If you have siblings and y'all can share that responsibility, I don't have that. So it's just me and her, you know. So that's a challenge too. But I'm here. I'm doing it. I have a remote job. I'm able to do it. So that's a blessing, you know. Um, and that's that. It's not necessarily a job that I want, and I'm working on that. So, but any job I take after this one is going to be flexible. It's going to allow me to travel where and when I need to travel. And I will have a laptop and I can work from anywhere. Have a little more freedom. I don't want to be tied down to a desk. I don't, because I move around. And now that having a parent who is no longer as healthy as she was, I have to be able to move around and I have to still be able to make money. So, um, yeah, so anyway, that's that. Um, I hope that you're having an amazing Saturday. I hope that you had a great week last week and get ready for this week. Not get ready, stay ready. Stay ready. Be on point for this week. Whatever you got coming up, whatever goals you need to tackle for the week, you can get it done. Have a plan, write the shit out, whatever you got to do um, to make sure you hit those goals. Just do that and just enjoy life and live life the best you can. Any drama or beef you have with somebody, let that shit go. If you don't want to talk to them anymore, cool. But don't harbor those negative feelings. Let go of that energy, release it, write their name down on something and burn that shit. And you release any negative feelings and thoughts, whatever, toward that person. It's done. It's gone. Right? Move forward. Move past that. Life is short. You only have to be around people that love you and support you, and vice versa. It should definitely be reciprocal energy, reciprocated energy. You should never be given more than what you get back. Period. Right? So anyway, um, have a beautiful night, and I'll be back on here soon. God willing, inshallah. Ashe.